Imagine a player transforming his game so drastically it's turning heads across the NBA. That's Russell Westbrook's journey with the Denver Nuggets. How did a former MVP known for his ball-dominant style become the perfect complement to Nikola Jokic, one of the league's most unique talents? In this video, we're uncovering the Westbrook-Jokic connection that's reshaping Denver's championship hopes. From their pick-and-roll chemistry to their off-court relationship, we'll reveal why this unlikely duo has become the talk of the league. It's a story of adaptation, trust, and basketball brilliance you won't want to miss. Picture this: a former MVP, once the face of a franchise, now bouncing from team to team like a basketball that's lost its bounce. Russell Westbrook's career seemed to be on a downward spiral, his explosive style of play more liability than asset. But then, Denver happened. Westbrook arrived in the mile-high city as a last resort, his reputation in tatters after failed stints with 4 teams in 4 years. Many fans and analysts wrote him off, predicting he'd disrupt the Nuggets' chemistry and hinder Nikola Jokic's brilliance. It was a gamble, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. But sometimes, the biggest risks yield the greatest rewards. The Nuggets took a leap of faith, moving Westbrook into the starting lineup. The results? Nothing short of shocking. Suddenly, Westbrook was playing with a renewed sense of purpose, his efficiency skyrocketing while his turnover rate plummeted. It was as if someone had found the reset button on his career, and he was once again the dynamic force that terrorized defenses during his MVP season. Westbrook's impact goes far beyond the stat sheet. His energy has become contagious, infecting the entire team with a newfound intensity. Watch a Nuggets game now and you'll see a squad that plays with the kind of fire that championship contenders are made of. Westbrook's defensive effort, once criticized as lackadaisical, now draws praise from coaches and opponents alike. As the wins pile up, a new narrative has emerged. Is Westbrook the missing piece Denver's been searching for all along? Since his insertion into the starting lineup, the Nuggets have been on a tear, climbing the Western Conference standings with the inevitability of a Rocky Mountain avalanche. The synergy between Westbrook and Jokic has been nothing short of magical. Where some feared a clash of styles, we've witnessed a beautiful basketball symbiosis. Jokic's otherworldly court vision and Westbrook's explosive athleticism have combined to create a two-man game that's giving opposing coaches nightmares. Off the court, Westbrook's impact has been equally profound. His work ethic and competitive fire have raised the bar for the entire organization. Young players speak of Westbrook's mentorship with reverence, describing how he's pushed them to new heights in practice and instilled a winner's mentality throughout the locker room. When everyone said it couldn't work, Russell Westbrook and Nikola Jokic decided to prove them wrong. On paper, they seem like basketball's odd couple. A lightning-fast, ball-dominant guard paired with a methodical, vision-first center. How could two players with such contrasting styles possibly mesh? The skeptics were ready to write off this experiment before it even began. As the season unfolded, something remarkable happened. Westbrook and Jokic didn't just coexist, they thrived. When they share the court, the Nuggets boast an eye-popping +12 net rating, leaving opponents scratching their heads and analysts scrambling to explain. The secret? Westbrook's evolution. He's tripled his off-ball movement, using his elite athleticism to slice through defenses. Jokic, the big man with point guard vision, rewards these cuts with precision passes. Westbrook starts at the three-point line, fakes a screen, then explodes towards the rim. Jokic, ball in hand at the top of the key, threads a no-look bounce pass through traffic. Westbrook catches in stride, 2 steps ahead of his defender for an emphatic slam. In transition, they're even more lethal. Jokic snags a rebound, immediately looks up, and launches a pinpoint outlet pass. Westbrook, already at full speed, catches the ball in stride for an easy bucket. It's basketball poetry in motion, happening with increasing frequency. Their synergy extends beyond the court. Westbrook has embraced a role as a secondary playmaker, allowing Jokic to conserve energy while still dominating offensively. This partnership has paid dividends not just in highlight reel plays, but in the history books as well. Westbrook and Jokic have become the first teammates in NBA history to record triple-doubles in the same game multiple times in a season. As the Nuggets climb the Western Conference standings, it's clear the Westbrook-Jokic connection is more than just a fun storyline. It's a legitimate weapon that could propel Denver deep into the playoffs. Their ability to keep defenses off balance with a mix of methodical half-court sets and breakneck fast breaks has made the Nuggets one of the most unpredictable teams in the league. The Nuggets were already champions, but something was missing. A spark that could ignite their full potential and push them beyond the limits of their previous success. As injuries and inconsistent play plagued the team early in the season, the defending champs looked vulnerable. Enter Russell Westbrook, and suddenly the entire landscape of Denver basketball began to shift. Westbrook's impact on the Nuggets goes far beyond his own stellar play. His relentless energy in practice has raised the intensity of every workout, setting a new standard for the entire roster. It's about the daily grind, the constant push to improve, and the hunger to prove doubters wrong. Young players on the team have found themselves swept up in Westbrook's wake of determination. Christian Braun and Peyton Watson credit Westbrook's mentorship for their improved play, highlighting his leadership and the positive impact he has on the team's younger members. It's about instilling a mindset of excellence that permeates every aspect of their approach to the game. Jamal Murray, dealing with nagging injuries, has found a capable backcourt partner who can shoulder the playmaking load when needed. This dynamic has allowed Murray to focus on his recovery without the pressure of carrying the team's offensive burden alone. The result? A balanced, unpredictable Denver attack that keeps opponents guessing. Michael Porter Jr. is thriving in ways we've never seen before. The open looks created by Westbrook's drives and Jokic's passes have given Porter more space to operate, and he's making the most of it. Perhaps most surprisingly, the Nuggets bench unit, once considered a weakness, has transformed into a strength with Westbrook at the helm. In non-Jokic minutes, Westbrook's leadership and playmaking have kept the energy high and the scoreboard ticking. The Nuggets coaching staff has praised Westbrook's willingness to adapt his game for the greater good of the team. His ability to push the pace and create opportunities in transition has significantly enhanced Denver's overall offensive identity. As the playoffs approach, can Westbrook's redemption story culminate in the one achievement that has eluded him throughout his illustrious career? With Westbrook's competitive fire igniting the entire roster, the Nuggets aren't just defending their title, they're redefining what it means to be champions. As the Nuggets gear up for a championship run, Russell Westbrook's resurgence is a game changer. The former MVP's impact is undeniable. Since joining the starting lineup, Denver's record has skyrocketed from 10-11 to 24-16, a complete transformation. What's behind this turnaround? Westbrook found more than playing time in Denver. He found a home. The right environment reignited his competitive fire. As playoffs approach, his redemption arc could be the X factor for a championship. "I'm here to prove I've still got it," Westbrook declares. The stage is set for an underdog story that could shake the NBA. Will Westbrook's journey end with a fairy tale finish? The basketball world watches with bated breath.